Late in the day, a driver watches a clock that does not care if there is anywhere safe to stop. When the federal hours run out, the truck must park. But there are not enough places. So drivers face an impossible choice: break the law or stop somewhere unsafe. Federal rules live in 49 CFR 395.3. After 10 hours off duty, a driver gets a 14-hour window and may drive up to 11 hours. The cruel part is that the 14-hour clock keeps running whether the truck moves or sits. When it ends, the law says stop. Now the part the rules ignore. A driver unloads late, with 40 minutes left. The shipper bans overnight parking, so the truck must leave. The nearest truck stop filled hours ago. The next is 30 miles farther. The clock counts down, and there is nowhere legal to stop. Here is the scale. By figures from the Federal Highway Administration and industry research, there is about 1 truck parking space for every 11 trucks. The American Transportation Research Institute, ATRI, ranks parking near drivers' top concerns and finds truckers spend about 56 minutes a day just searching. So the driver decides: push past the line and log a violation that hurts their record, or pull onto a ramp or shoulder never meant for parking. Both carry real risk. A truck parked on a ramp can be hit, and drivers have died resting there. It can also draw a ticket. This is the trap. The rules give no exception for "I could not find parking." The clock does not stop so a driver can keep looking. The 2020 update added some flexibility, an easier 30-minute break and a split sleeper berth, but none of it conjures a safe, legal space. To see why the law mentions parking, meet Jason Rithenberg. In March 2009, Jason arrived early for a delivery. The receiver would not let him wait, so he parked at an abandoned gas station to rest. There he was robbed and shot dead in his cab for about $7. His widow, Hope Rivenberg, turned grief into a campaign for safe parking. Jason's law was enacted in MAP 21, signed in 2012. It made truck parking a national priority, directed the Federal Highway Administration to run the Jason's Law Parking Survey, and opened federal funding to expand capacity. But be honest about its limits. Jason's Law did not force any state to build parking. It created no hours of service exception for drivers who cannot find a space. It brought attention, data, and funding, but the surveys still show a serious shortage. More than a decade later, the choice remains. Until the spaces catch up, a few habits help. Treat parking as part of the route and start scouting 2 or 3 hours before the clock runs out. Use parking apps to check availability early. Know where your 14 and 11-hour limits stand. Stopping early in legal beats chasing nothing. The clock is real, the shortage is real, and Jason's Law was a real step, but the impossible choice has not gone away. This is general information, not legal advice. If this helped, subscribe. And whether you book freight or haul it, check who you work with first.